Hi, this is Rob Gormley, and I want to take a few minutes to give you some really great information about how to make money on the internet. And I want to give you some great resources. In fact, I've got about 20 great websites where you can make money on the internet. And but first, before I say that, you can't make instant money on the internet. They all take work. And so this is not for the people who want to make instant money. This is for people who are serious about making money and realize that they're going to have to put some work into it, just like I did and just like everybody else did who made money on the internet. Well, there's always a few people who just lucked out and made some money, but most of us really did work hard at it, and that's what you're going to have to do also. But I'm going to share some things with you, and I'm only going to have time to share a few with you. I've got a lot, but I'm going to share some pretty fantastic stuff with you. And if you want more, you're going to have to sign up to my email list to get the rest of them. That's the only way I can get them to you today, because there's really not time here to give them all to you and to give you an in-depth understanding of what they're all about. So I don't want to waste all of your time here, and I will get started right now. But let's move over to YouTube. Believe it or not, YouTube is really a fantastic way to make money. Now, it takes time. It definitely takes time to make money on YouTube. As a matter of fact, let me scroll down here. This fellow right here, his name's Nathan, and let's see, Nathan, I've got my notes here, and of course I started without my notes being right in front of me, so let me get them straightened out there. I got them all backwards. But Nathan has made, in the last year, he's made over $70,000 just on YouTube, just from his YouTube channel, just from people who advertise on this channel. And that's pretty fantastic. Now, Nathan has made a lot more money than that on the internet, but oh well, that's all right. I don't need him. He's made well over $1 million last year, but his YouTube channel made him about $71,000, and you could actually visit his channel. Actually follow this Freedom Influencer. You can go to Freedom Influencer and follow Nathan and find out all about how he did it. He's really quite a guy, and he's made a lot of money on YouTube. But the one thing that he tells you is it takes consistency. He's been doing it for about 5 years, and it took him 3 or 4 years before he made any real money. And then now that he's made money, now that he's really started to make money, it's like an avalanche started. All these little videos that he made have just started to pile up and create a huge audience for him, and he's really, really making money. Now, okay, let's go to another thing. Next thing, we're going to go to Amazon. Believe it or not, Amazon is also a great way to make money. Amazon associates will pay you up to 10% for selling their stuff. You can review their products. You can do all sorts of things. You can actually use YouTube, where we just were, to review Amazon products. and you can create an Amazon, a YouTube channel and review products. Now, I would say that you should probably review products that are at least $100 because they pay somewhere between 7 and 10%. Depends on what kind of a seller you are and what you're selling. And so they, if you're selling something that only costs $5, that percentage is not going to add up very fast. But the nice thing about Amazon is that if somebody goes on to buy a crock pot, you might say, and then they also go on to buy cooking utensils, and then they come back tomorrow. I think the cookie lasts for 24 hours or so, maybe a little longer, I'm not sure. And then they buy a TV. You also get credit for the TV. So you'll get a 10% for the TV. So you get credit for everything that they buy while they're still being under the influence of your cookie. You have to get signed up with Amazon Associates, and you have to start one of these YouTube channels. Now, I started this a long time ago, and I started it with a website, and I was trying to do SEO to attract people to my website. One of the first things I did was portable generators, and I actually sold a portable generator, but that was years ago, and but I didn't know anything about doing this with YouTube, and it's much harder. It was much harder to do it that way than it was with doing these reviews, because you start doing all these reviews and they build up just like Nathan's reviews do on YouTube, and you become an authority and people go to them. So that's a pretty cool deal. I would highly suggest that you use a combination of Amazon and YouTube to grow a business. Now, it's not overnight, but you can make a lot of money. Okay? Now, here's another thing. This is called Kindle. Kindle publishing. If you're a writer, you can write books. I have a brother-in-law who likes to write books about the Civil War, and he's got several published books on Kindle publishing. And I don't know how well he's doing, but they will probably help you publish them. I would suggest that if you publish a book on Kindle publishing, that you get something like ClickFunnels to help you publish the book. ClickFunnels has a method to help you sell your books, and I think that would be something that would help you out very much. Just because you publish a book does not mean you're going to sell it. And so publishing a book is a good idea, but selling it is a better idea. So that's a good idea. Okay, now here we have Upworks. If you have any internet skills, you can make some pretty good money with Upworks. These people make pretty darn good money if they develop a good reputation and they have steady work. I don't know how much money they make, but I have spent money on Upworks, and most of the internet people that I know have spent money on Upworks. So that would probably be a good idea for you. Now, of course, another one is Fiverr over here, similar to Upworks. If you like to do online services, you can sell your services on Fiverr. There's other marketplaces. I'm creating one myself right now, but Fiverr is a well-known service that you can use to sell your whatever you might do if you have skills that you would like to sell. So that's really a good thing to do. Let's see, what else do we have? How about Teachable? This is a great way to sell courses online, and they will help you sell the courses. Also, I would say that ClickFunnels would be, once you have the course, ClickFunnels would be a great way to sell those courses. That's very, very important to sell them. You can make the course, but you need to sell it. So that's really a good idea. Another one here we have is, what is this called? Thinkific. It's another education program, courses and things like that you can upload, and they will help you sell them, but it's better if you can help market it. Well, marketing is a big deal, and I would like to tell you more about that, but I really don't have time to tell you all about that today. I would really like to tell you more. You need to sign up for more information. Please fill out the form at the bottom of this page and get on my email list, and I will give you much, much more information about how to do all of this. So there are a lot more sites, but the marketing is really important, and you really need to get the education on marketing and email lists and all that. So please join my list, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side. So thank you for listening to my presentation. Good night.